The mute monster got me, guys. Welcome to the show. Thank you for being here tonight. We got another episode of Flipping Tables. You see what we're talking about tonight? Epstein, Jay-Z, Trump, and the bunny. America is on the edge. We're going to talk about this thing tonight. If I have to talk about it about myself, I don't know where all my guys at. My guys running from these conversations, right? We've been talking about a lot of things lately. A lot of people don't want to have these conversations, but your boy started this thing a long time ago. And I want to rock the boat. And tonight, I'm going to rock the boat. I don't need videos. I don't need clips. I just need your undivided attention. Tonight, we got to talk about it. We got to talk about Epstein, Jay-Z, Trump. We got to talk about all these people, this selective outrage that we're seeing in the social media today. Guys, if you want to join the panel, you are welcome to do so tonight. If you want to challenge what is happening over here tonight, you're definitely welcome to do that tonight. I want you here. I need you here to come on over in here. All right. If you want to donate to the channel, that'll be amazing too. Buy your boy a cup of coffee. I would love to have a cup of coffee on you because I am doing the work. And so, guys, thank you for being here again. All right. I want to see you guys in the chat. If you're here right now, hit that like button. That's free. You don't have to do nothing other than just press it right now. Go ahead. Take a few seconds. Hit the like button. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button if you have not subscribed yet. Welcome to the Black Men Unfiltered Network, where everything we do over here, we flipping tables. We flipping tables. All right. Make sure I'm good for all angles of the camera. But we are here and we're ready. Now, I got that running at the bottom of the screen. Okay, we good. If you're in the chat, hey, go ahead and put something in the chat. Tell me what you think about Epstein. Tell me what you think about Jay-Z. Tell me what you think about Trump. And tell me what you think about Bad Bunny. Because I've been battling all day because I posted on social media that it is the worst halftime show I've ever seen in my life. And a lot of people are giving him credit for a cultural credit, but we're not really digging into what it's really about, what the agenda really is. Are we really? Because I'm hearing people say that just because he represented his people, are y'all listening to me? Just because he represented his people means that the things that he do outside of what he did in the Super Bowl don't matter. Let's keep in mind that Bad Bunny is a cross-dressing man who is confused about his sexuality. Can we talk about that for a minute? Mm-hmm. He is a cross-dressing man who is confused about his sexuality. And he gets on stage and he gyrates. And I don't know if you guys saw this. I don't know if you guys saw the dancers. I don't know if you guys saw the dancers at the Super Bowl who were on the field. And they had women on women dancing, and then they had men on men. Nutsack on nutsack. I know somebody saw. I put a 1 in the chat. If you saw two men out there rubbing their genitals against each other in the Super Bowl, at the Super Bowl halftime show. It was homosexuality around there, right? Bad Bunny don't know, he's confused about his sexuality. And then they pan the camera over to Lady Gaga, who says that she's bisexual. Then they pan the camera over to the dancers, and they have two men out there with their nutsacks and penises playing tennis. I mean, it was shameful. Thank you, Stanley. Stanley, thank you for being here. Big Truck 77, thank you for being here as well. Hit the like button, subscribe button as you guys come in. I appreciate it. If you're here right now, hit the like button, help the channel continue to grow. But we got to talk about it. We got to talk about Epstein, right? The man that knew so much that it got him killed. The man that had all these parties. And I think personally, we're focusing on two people in this matter. We're focusing on, and maybe a third, coming in the third, at a far third, but we're focusing on two main people here in the Epstein. Donald J. Trump and Epstein. We're not focusing on anybody else. And I believe, like I said today on another channel, on another show, I believe that when it comes to this Epstein files, everybody should be held accountable. If Trump is found guilty, hold him accountable. If Chris Tucker, come on, I'm gonna go down this list because y'all been playing in my face. And I don't think people are gonna call out because guess Trump's name is mentioned a few times, so he's guilty, right? He ain't no innocent until proven guilty. Y'all say he's guilty, right? And so if he's guilty and he was out there on the island, I think anybody that flew out there is guilty. Come on, talk to me, somebody. Anybody that was out there is guilty. Anybody that got on a plane and their name was on that manifesto was guilty. Oprah Winfrey, guilty. Somebody need to talk to me tonight. Guilty, guilty, guilty. So, if y'all know some names, because I'm looking at the names here. Put the names of the people that you've heard, because I got it right here. I got the list. I got some of the names here. I want to share some of these names with you guys here. It says here, court filings and flight logs and witness statements name these people who are on that have been mentioned. These are the people whose names have been mentioned several times in the Epstein list. I don't see the black women saying, why is Oprah's name on this list? But I'm gonna go down this list. The most famous right now, who just went to thank you, Big Truck. See, Big Truck said Bill Gates and Prince Andrew. Absolutely. Are they guilty? Are they guilty? If you went to an island where there were underage girls serving older men, no matter who it is, it's filthy, nasty, disgusting, and all of that. And if you went out to that island, your ass guilty. Oprah Winfrey, your fat, stanky 12 hamburger eating, sweat under the neck, curl your hair, weave, 75-year-old, ugly, buck-eyed, big-eyed, color purple, stunt double looking ass is guilty too. You're guilty. Give me a second, guys. %100 guilty. So y'all keep putting those names in the chat because I got some names over here. And if there's some names in here that I don't say, then y'all go ahead and bring the names in here. Don't go bring them to me because I see because I'm seeing the names that I'm seeing here. I'm seeing a repetition of names. I see Robert Kraft. I see Bill Clinton. I see Bill Gates, Prince Andrew. I see Lawrence Cross, the big time scientist. I bet he had a lot of fun out there, didn't he? Yeah, let me go ahead and drop the link in the chat because in case some of you guys want to come up. Now, if you do come up on this show, you got to show your face in the place in order to present your case. I can't be talking to an avatar. It makes me feel stupid. All right, so make sure you turn your camera on and come on up here. All right, so I'm going to drop the link in the chat. You should be able to see the link in just a second. All right, give me just a second. All right, the link is in the chat, and I'm also pinning it to the top of the chat as well. You guys will be able to see it in the Reels. If you're watching it in the Reels, you'll also be able to see it on the main YouTube page as well. So if you want to come up, you could come up and voice your opinion, but make sure your camera is on. I'm not talking to anybody whose camera is not on. That is facts. Okay, so the link is in the chat. All right, there we go. So anyway, I'm seeing the names. So I'm gonna go through the list of names that I have here because I think it's important that we talk about Trump being there. Of course, he's been their name mentioned a whole bunch of times, and we talking about Epstein, but we're not talking about Bill Gates. Who said something about? I don't hear his name. Is anybody want to talk about Bill Gates tonight? Anybody want to ask why Bill Gates, the billionaire, was out on Epstein Island? Are we going to talk about that? Are we going to talk about Bill Clinton and Hillary Clinton? A couple going out there. Bill and Hillary. Bet they had a lot of fun out there. I bet they had a lot of fun out there. Let's see who else we got here. I don't want to butcher his name, but I'm going to butcher it anyway. Ehud Barak from Israel. He's a tech founder. A party official. He has a party official affiliation with the Republicans, of course. Let's see who else we got here. Let me go back up here because it's a list here. It's a list. Let's see. Ooh, look at this. I'm gonna go all the way up to the top. We got Sergey Brin, co-founder of Google, reportedly visited the island with his fiance Anne Wojcicki in 2007. They were there. Anybody that got on a private plane and flew out to this island, guilty. Because if y'all saying right now, like they said today on the other panel, Trump is guilty. Trump is a pedo. Trump is all this stuff. Okay, cool. We'll take that. But we also want to add to the pedo list these niggas right here. Sergey Brin, the co-founder of Google. Howard Lutnick, U.S. Commerce Secretary under Donald Trump, confirmed he visited the island in 2012. Reid Hoffman, LinkedIn co-founder. How many of y'all use LinkedIn? Because I got a real good joke on that one. How many of y'all use LinkedIn? Because this man, this is probably how he named the company by being out there on the island. Because his link was in for sure. They were out there with them little girls. So we're going to talk about him. We're going to talk about the co-founder of LinkedIn. Ehud Barak, the former prime minister of Israel. We're going to talk about the prime minister of Israel. Why was he there? What kind of business? Who was Epstein? Well, Epstein was not a political figure. He was not a man. He was a man of power and means, but he was not a political figure. Oh no, he was just a billionaire. Why was everybody going out to the middle of this ocean and on this island, flying private jets in to spend time at this man's house? Or do we want to talk about Trump? We can talk about Trump, but I need y'all to get your pen and paper out because everybody here needs to do a little investigation tonight. We're going to talk about Jeff Staley, the former Barclays CEO. We got Barclay. Come on now. He was there. We're going to talk about him. We're going to talk about Jeff Staley. Bill Clinton. We know Bill Clinton was there. Elon Musk, Richard Branson, email exchanges. They got emails of him exchanging with Epstein. He was on the island. Steven Tisk, New York Giants co-owner, NFL team. He was there. Sarah Ferguson, the Duchess of York. Why is the Duchess of York at Epstein house in the middle of nowhere with underage girls sexually serving those men? Why is the Duchess of York there? You know why? Because somebody whispered in her ear. The place to be is on Epstein Island. There's no laws to break out there. They got plenty of underage children you can play with out there, and you can go out there and have a really good time. The York Duchess said, yes, please. Fill up the jet. Fill up the jet. Fill up the jet right now. Fill it up. We're headed to Epstein Island. All right. Let me keep going because I know some of these people y'all like. Prince Andrew was named. Sarah Ferguson, I already said her name. The Duchess of York. Bill Gates, I said his name. Mick Jagger, right out there with them girls. Mick Jagger, your favorite rock star, out there with them girls. That half-turned werewolf face motherfucker was out there with them girls. He was out there. They got him on the manifesto. I'm looking at it. But it gets deeper. Who else was out there? Michael Jackson. Y'all still going to see the movie? Because Michael Jackson was on Epstein Island. They got record of him being there. They also got Michael Jackson's childhood crush. I think she had sex with Mike, but that's just another show for another day. But Diana Ross was there. Touch me in the morning. Her ass was walking right out there on that island. She's right there. They got her ass in the manifesto too. Kevin Spacey was out there. Will Smith was out there. Chris Tucker was out there. What's Chris Tucker doing out there? You don't touch a black man's underage slave. Man, his ass was right out there on Epstein Island. They got his ass, they got his goddamn name right here. And the list go, Oprah Winfrey. She done flew her own private jet out there. This is a bad bitch now. She done flew her own private jet out there and took people out there. But see, this has been going on with Oprah for a while. I don't know why y'all don't want to hold Oprah accountable. Oprah Winfrey got pictures of her kissing Weinstein in the goddamn mouth. I wish I had it tonight, but I ain't want to do no videos tonight. We won't talk tonight. Oprah Winfrey got pictures of her and Gayle. You know, her and Gayle been carpet munching for 20 years. She got her boyfriend. Oprah got a boyfriend in the backyard somewhere. Go back there. I built you something. Stay out there. But me and Gayle, they've been carpet munching for years. But her and Gayle all hugged up with Weinstein. Now, it bothers me, Oprah, that you would go out there and be on Epstein Island and then leave that pedophile and then go over to Weinstein and kiss him in the mouth and hug up with him and take pictures with him. And then, damn, I think she was even at a Diddy party. They got pictures of Oprah at a Diddy party. Oprah loved these pedophile men. Not saying Diddy was one. Diddy was just a freak. Diddy would mess with no kids. But she loved these weird men. She loved them. Right? So all these people out there, are you guys willing? Because I know for a fact that this is selective outrage. Because can you imagine if these niggas would have said to you that Michelle and Barack Obama went out to Epstein Island, you niggas would be making excuses for these niggas. You niggas will be making excuses for Barack and Michelle for damn sure. But I'm gonna see if y'all gonna make. I'm gonna see if y'all gonna make excuses for Kevin, for Chris Tucker, Oprah Winfrey, Gayle, all these people who went out to the island. Diana Ross, Ricky Lake. Goddamn, when's the last time Donahue? When's the last time y'all seen these people? Ricky Lake, Donahue. Well, Donahue, you know, he maggot food. I think he did. But his ass was out there. Somebody go shoot in his grave. He was out there too with them girls. This is pitiful. This is ridiculous. And now everybody want to put Trump as the face of Epstein Island, but y'all ain't looking at Chris Tucker. Y'all ain't looking at R. Kelly. I hate to say it. R. Kelly, Jay-Z. Let's talk about Jay-Z, right? He losing followers because his name was mentioned damn near. He came in second place to Trump. And he walking around with his two daughters yesterday. What's the daughter's name? Broom and Dustpan. He walking around with them yesterday at the damn Super Bowl. Smile like my God. But again, ladies and gentlemen, my brother from another mother's in the building tonight. Y'all put your hands together for the one and the only, the velvet voice of YouTube himself. Give it up. Pull off some things.
Come on inside and get yourself something cool to drink.
Hey, brother, you was cooking tonight.
Man.
Cooking tonight.
Man, you know what? I'm glad you're here because I want to ask you, man, what's a lot of people are making Epstein and Trump the face of this thing, but I'm under the people are under the delusion that it's only two people involved. But how do you feel about Diana Ross? How do you feel about Chris Tucker? How do you feel about Donahue? How do you feel about Ricky Lake? How do you feel about Michael Jackson, Diana Ross, Mick Jagger? How do we feel about the Duchess of York, Sarah Ferguson? How do we feel about these people? I don't see nobody saying nothing about these people. I believe if you flew out to Epstein Island, if he used that island for those sexual acts, why wouldn't you be accused of the same thing that you're accusing Trump of? Or because he's your favorite people, Tom Hanks, he had his cockeyed ass out there. Tom Hanks was out there. Yeah, y'all ready? Y'all want me? Let me keep going down this list. Who else? Let me look down this list. Oh, hell no, he been dead. Bob Barker, the host of The Price is Right. It's on the manifesto. What are we talking about? So, you know, Bob Barker loved them young women, even in his 80s, before he became maggot food.
You know what? You'll probably come out better with a list of people who didn't go out there.
Exactly. I want somebody to explain to me why Oprah Winfrey was out there. And also, I want y'all to explain to me Quincy Jones was out there. Bill Cosby was out there. Listen, I want y'all to explain to me how y'all gonna let Oprah get away with this. Oprah been flying under the radar for a lot of freaky shit.
You know, Oprah is the face of the 92%, bro.
I'm gonna put this out there. Oprah Winfrey had a school for black girls in Africa. I want y'all to go Google this shit because it's Googleable. I said this shit right this time. Go out there and check Google. Oprah had a school for girls. Those girls come up missing. But they got a manifesto of Oprah's planes flying in and out of the goddamn Epstein Island. How we know she didn't take them girls and fly them in there? Listen, somebody about to talk to me tonight. Y'all talk to me. So we gonna sit up here and call everybody nasty. Trump if Trump is doing this shit, he's trash. All I'm saying is if Trump's sitting up here saying, "Welcome to America," okay, listen, I didn't go to Epstein Island, okay. If Donald Trump went out there, the same thing goes for him. But we gotta keep it. We gotta be a blame across the goddamn line. It's gotta be across. Because y'all remember the good old song, "Ooh, Fiesta, Fiesta." It was filmed on Epstein Island. R. Kelly and Jay-Z. Somebody y'all about to stop playing with me. So if you're going to Epstein Island for this type of behavior, then you're going out there to be with these little girls and or little boys. And they start pulling, see, this is what's wrong with niggas. They start pulling up these pictures and receipts niggas start hiding. Because even with I was talking to Baby the other night, even when we was talking about what's the name of Freaknik? When they mentioned Freaknik was coming out with a documentary, what all the women do? Oh, I'm a doctor.
You can't judge me.
Please do not release that documentary. I'm a doctor. Right. I see patients every day. I do not want them to see a penis in my mouth on the sidewalk while I'm drunk.
For God's sake. I'm
a PhD.
Yeah, please. I don't want my daughters and my son to see me swallowing another man's sperm. I don't want it. I don't want to see it. Please stop. Don't release it. That lawyer said, ain't shit we can do. The judge said, continue. And all those women embarrassed. People walking in the doctor's office looking them up and down saying, trash. What does your husband think when he thinks you're the first one? Yeah, think about it. What your husband thinks sitting in the bed with you and he thought he was the first one that bust one in your mouth and you swallow. And he looking on video seeing you just Gatorade.
Walking around talking some pump
it up.
Take what's up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So Lost that you here, I want to open the floor for you, man, to give your thoughts on this list. These names that are coming out. Jay-Z is mentioned. He's in third place behind Trump as the most mentioned person in the files as well. And you have Tom Hanks, you have Kurt Russell, you have all these 90s superstars and people from other countries of royalty have gone to this island. What are your thoughts? The floor is yours, sir.
Here's the thing. I think they're going to be the victim of their own undoing, because these people were the masters of Me Too. Remember, they're the architects of Me Too. And Me Too has gotten to the point where it has gotten people saying, you know what, it's time for you to go down too. You know what I mean? They messed around and they let the monster out of the bottle. And now all of a sudden, Me Too is getting them right back. You know what I'm saying? It's the main ones who was like, Me Too, Me Too. Now it's coming out that the people who authorized and architected the Me Too movement are the main ones who are getting caught up by it now. And the people who are behind it now, the people who are egging it on and cheering it on, now they're upset that their heroes are now involved or implicated in something that is not favorable in the light of their own heroes. So they don't like that. I mean, it's some of who's who of Hollywood. And to find out that it's some of everybody that's involved, people don't know how to feel. It's the cognitive dissonance kicking in. You know what I mean? They don't know what to do. You know, they want to, point the finger at Trump. But hey, look, you got all these other people over here. Trump went out there by himself. It was a whole bunch of other people that was out there too. But don't nobody want to talk about that. Ain't no sting in trying to bring Oprah down. Ain't no sting in trying to drag Gail and them down. No. You can't get no enjoyment out of that because that's their hero. But the minute it's somebody that they don't like, oh yeah, let's pull out the pitchforks and the gasoline for them. That's all I'm saying. You're on mute.
Absolutely. And you know what, man? I want to say this too. We're going to get over to Bad Bunny right now. See, we're going to hop back and forth. So listen, Bad Bunny did the halftime show. Listen, I don't have no problem with cultural things. I don't have no problem with the Puerto Rican community. I don't have no problem with anybody doing what they want to do in their communities. My thing is representation. Now, the day before yesterday, see, I had to cook a whole panel of niggas today. The day before yesterday, niggas were saying it don't matter what kind of representation Bad Bunny had. It don't matter if this nigga's in a red leather mini skirt with breast in it, with thigh heel boots on with heels. It don't matter about that because he didn't have it on in the Super Bowl, so it don't matter. So today they had a situation. They're talking about Corey Holcomb, and they talk about how he said he had sex with a 14-year-old girl in Iceland. You heard about this?
No, I ain't heard about that.
Yeah, he said it on camera. He said 14 years old is legal in Iceland, and he had sex with a 14-year-old girl in Iceland. And so now they saying, and I asked the question. I said, hey, listen, if Corey Holcomb got up tomorrow and donated $10 million to the Negro College Fund, $10 million to the NAACP, $10 million to Black HBCUs, and $10 million to the Poor Single Mother and Children Foundation, would he be okay? They said they don't give a damn. He nasty. He terrible. He's a terrible man. No matter what he do, no matter what he try to represent for his people, he's a horrible man. And I said, wait a minute, because yesterday I told you same niggas that Bad Bunny was on his music video with a little boy sitting on the floor, and the little boy, the TV started messing up. The little boy got off the floor and touched the TV, and Bad Bunny on the TV dancing in a miniskirt, a red leather miniskirt with thigh-high boots on, dancing for a little boy on the TV. Isn't that the same thing?
That's the same thing.
You can hear a rat piss on a cotton ball in the corner of a cathedral. Ain't nobody trying to hear me. It's the same thing. Representation means everything. So if representation means something for Corey Holcomb, which he's trashed for saying that shit, I don't condone that nigga at all. But if his character is fucked up and he donated or he contributes to his people, the same thing applies to Bad Funky Bunny. Bad Bunny is in dresses on Monday, but trying to represent his people on Tuesday. Listen, it's got to be across the board. And then on top of that, like I said again, I don't have no problem celebrating cultural things, but don't tell me to be okay and surprised and loving and caring to Bad Bunny when this nigga's got on dresses most of the time. Have you seen any of this man's pictures? Have you seen this man? He got on wedding dresses, mini skirts, thongs, bathing suits. He got glitter all over his damn face. What is happening here? But this is the representation at the Super Bowl. You can't tell me, because I'm looking at the Super Bowl, the Super Bowl logo this year. And It's got the LGBTQ rainbow flag going across the middle of the motherfucker. It wasn't about culture. It was about promoting the LGBTQ community. And all these women out here gonna support it because that's what they do. And the other day, lost in translation, I said these words. How is it so fucked up that you would say to men, y'all a bunch of dogs, but not knowing that dogs spell backwards is God? Listen, and the dog is a man's best friend, the most loyal animal. But we ain't gonna talk, we don't go into that. We don't go into that. But how is it that you can call men dogs and call us out for being low down ass dogs, but you won't call out men for trying to be kittens? Somebody need to help me understand.
Well, it's all about what you can get from them. You know, you're only a dog if you can't get something from them.
A man can walk in the office and fuck 15 women in that office, and he's a low down, dirty, low down bitch dog. And another man can come in with a thong over, bend over and say, oopsie. And the black girls be like, hey, where you get them from? All right, bitch. Okay. Gay men are the most supported. We had Shushu. Shout out to Shushu while she out there getting rich in New York. Shout out to Shushu. Shushu said this on the show one time. Shushu said, gay men support us more than any of you heterosexual men. And guess what? That shit didn't age well. Because now these niggas out here trying to take your man. I seen a girl the other day. I seen a woman the other day on a talk show. And I said, I looked up that man and said, baby, that look like a girl to you? She said, we don't know. The surgeons are David Copperfield. We don't know what's a girl, what's a boy. But I know for damn sure that Bad Bunny was not good for the Super Bowl. I know that for sure. And on top of that,
the lowest rated halftime show of all time.
Brother, let me tell you something. When I saw him come out, he said, I said, what the fuck is this? And he got out and I said, okay, this nigga's already feminine. He come on through there and then they show the Latin dancers dancing, two grown ass men rubbing dicks against each other. Just what? And they're just rubbing dicks against each other. Then they show the women dancing with each other. And then they go to Lady Gaga. Lady Gaga is bisexual, transsexual, bisexual, asexual, A flat, B flat, C sharp. She's all of them. And she right up there on the stage. You can't tell me it wasn't no agenda with all this homosexuality shit going on in the show. So guys, if you're here right now and you're watching, guys, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. I know the likes are probably down. Hit the likes for me right now. Also hit the subscribe button. We're headed to 5,000 subscribers. We're almost there. So hit the subscribe button right now. Help your boy out. That don't cost you anything. If you want to donate to the channel, you see the Cash App scrolling at the bottom of the screen. If you want to give a super chat, it's also at the bottom of the screen of the comments as well. If you want to join the show tonight, we'd love to have you. Just turn on your camera because we need to see your face for you to complete your case. All right. So I appreciate that. Anissa, I sent you the link, I think, to come on up here. So you can come on up here. I know you're not in the robe, and I know Bartholomew ain't over there on top of you either. So you can come on up too while I see you in the chat talking shit.
So come on up, Cletus.
Anissa always talking shit. Okay. So I need Anissa to come on up here. So she got all this knowledge and she been talking to Beyonce today about the shit. I need her to get on up here. I sent you the link on this, so don't avoid my messages now. Don't you avoid them. Oh, she be sending me messages all the time. You see what Trump did? You see what Trump did? You see him? You see it? I ain't seen her say nothing about Oprah.
Or Don Lemon kicking in the door at the church.
Yeah. Don Lemonade. Anybody said nothing about Don Lemonade?
No.
Yeah, but go ahead, man. The floor is yours. Nissa should be coming up. Guys, if you want to come up, it's pinned to the top of the screen. If you don't see the link, just let me know in the chat and I'll put it in there and you guys can come up if you like. All right, go ahead, Loss.
Here's my whole thing about the Super Bowl performance. They were saying that it was the most watched. How could it be when the other half of the country was watching Kid Rock and everybody else on YouTube?
You cooking with good grease.
Because the numbers don't support your logic. You see what I'm saying? I watch both at the same time. And I'm like, this is ridiculous. You know,
millions watched that one.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Because I want to make sure I didn't miss nothing. Because I already knew we were going to talk about this.
Mm-hmm.
But when I was watching it, man, I was like, this is boring. It's unflavorful. Yep. It's people are saying it's in another language. This is America, man. I understand we want to go out and support other countries, because the Cowboys will be playing in Brazil next year. So of course you want to expand the game and you want to expand your sphere of influence. But at the same time, man, most of the people are watching speak English, And I'm thinking to myself, yes, it's a time and place for all of that. But as far as it ranks of all the Super Bowls, I can't say it's the absolute worst because I've seen some bad ones way before In Living Color started doing their thing.
Right.
But this had to be probably one of the most unentertaining versions of the Super Bowl I've seen in a long time. It really was. And it had nothing to do with culture or anything like that. It was just boring. Musically, it was boring. Right. You know what I'm saying? So, as a musician.
Yeah, it wasn't no like nothing. No, he should have brought Shakira back in that mother. Shakira. He should have brought her ass in there or something.
I'm going to tell you who they should have had. They should have had Chris Brown out there. Chris Breezy.
Oh, yeah. He's a woman beater. He ain't going to be out there.
Stop.
Yeah, 14 years ago, he hit a woman. They ain't going to let him do it.
Stop. I bet he'll pack it out. Chris Brown would have packed out the stadium by himself anyway.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? But people still come to see him, right? So what's the problem?
Yep.
That's what I don't understand. But I'm pretty sure they could have had other people out there.
Yes, I sent you the link now. Come on up here. And somebody said in the chat that in what universe were two men rubbing dicks? I watched the entire show already 6 times and I did not see anything like that. A lie. And I'm going to find it. I'm going to pause it. I'm going to pull up on the screen. Go ahead and keep talking, Lost. I'm going to go ahead and find it. And I'm going to pause it on the screen.
People see what they want to see. If people don't see what they don't want to see. You know what I'm saying?
Them 2 niggas was behind that door of that truck grinding their dicks on each other.
Here's my whole thing. If all the people on the internet saw it and all of a sudden you don't see it, that leads me to believe you probably wasn't watching.
Don't want to see it.
You don't want to see it. Or either it's so normal to you that it doesn't bother you.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm thinking. But yeah, I think Chris Brown probably would have been better. You know what I mean? They could have had Usher. They could have had anybody, man.
It's going to be a long time for a nigga get it again, though.
Then who did it last year? Kendrick Lamar?
Yep.
That was much better show.
Yeah.
Much better show.
Yeah.
That's
people
how
people could relate.
They could have had anybody, man. They could have ran Drake out there this year. It would have been better than that.
And he out of there.
Man, that's crazy. But like I said earlier, man, to me, it wasn't entertaining. It was not. Now I was over on the other channel watching Kid Rock and all the rest of them. That was a good show. Even though it's country or whatever, but it was still rocking, man. They had a good time over there. But I try not to watch it. I just watch with the volume off. I'm like, I want to see this because I don't. What's the point of me watching with the music up? For what?
Yeah. And he holding the football. I mean, he looked just so uncomfortable. There's no dancing. There's no. I really want to say this. I know I'm piss some people off. But where was the talent? Like, if this nigga gifted for real, I'm looking at it right now. He's just walking like he walking down, like he just came out of Kroger's. He's just like he just came out of Kroger.
Right.
But I can't wait till I get to this part. I'm gonna pause it. Oh yeah, there you go, passing by the damn liquor, and he got a drink, and I can't wait until I see these two men dicks rubbing together, so I can pause it and put it up on the screen, because people don't believe shit stank until you rub across their face.
Right.
So let me see. Hold on. Let me pay attention here now. Now I ain't gonna lie. Now I just watched this for a second time. Them Latina girls was throwing that ass. They was dancing their ass off. Okay, we're gonna give them their props. Okay, but other than that,
they think
okay. Yeah, see, them girls was dancing. I ain't really see this part. Okay, them Puerto Rican women was killing it. They Puerto Rican, black, all kind of brown and black down there.
They think everything we put brown on is excellence. You know, church brown too.
See if I can find when this dick rubbing happened.
They probably put off the internet, man. Knowing them, they probably edited and scrubbed it and all kind of good stuff. You know, they got a bad habit of doing that.
Okay, here you go. I think I found it. Wait a minute. Let me see. Hey. Okay, them three girls dancing. Okay, the dudes. Hey, there you go. I found them. Dick rubbing right there. So y'all don't want to see it, but I found it.
They think you lying, man. They think you making stuff up.
Dick rubbing right after this. Oh! Let me put it on the screen. See, y'all gonna stop playing with me, because I knew I saw dick rubbing. Watch this. What you see right there? Huh?
All up in the Super Bowl.
Huh? Ain't that dick rubbing? Huh? Is that two men? Somebody tell me. Maybe I can't see. Maybe I don't know. Maybe my glasses fogged up. Maybe I need to clean my glasses out. Is that two men rubbing dicks against each other? Anissa.
That look like the Super Bowl to me.
Anissa, is that two men? Somebody in the chat, let me know. There's two men. Somebody said, is that two men rubbing dicks against each other?
Now she want to say, honestly, it really don't matter. Y'all be caping for the wrong folks, man.
Oh, yeah. Because I ain't see none of this supporting any black people.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. That's what we good at. Black people good at supporting other cultures of people. They won't support each other.
Now you said a word.
Yeah, they won't support each other.
Not nobody that's decent.
Hey, listen, Anissa said to me in a message on my phone that all these nasty bastards need to pay for this Epstein list. But now you want to praise one of the niggas that's on the list? I'm confused. She just said, which is why the NFL and Jay-Z booked him. So you supporting Jay-Z and Jay-Z's name's on the Epstein list? Anissa, you need to make your mind up.
Selective outrage.
Make up your damn mind. This motherfucker said, it's two men, but where do you see them rubbing? Oh!
Bro, there's no space between these dudes. I mean,
YouTube, please don't strike me for this.
No, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. It ain't worth it.
Okay.
I'll
hit the play button on that ass.
I'll hit the play button because they'll be like, copyright strike, take it down. No, it ain't worth it. You know how long it take to get the money back? Nope.
Anissa, I sent you the link, Anissa. Anissa, I told you it was two men rubbing penises. You told me it wasn't. Then you told me everybody on the Epstein list is pedophiles and they need to be arrested, and Jay-Z on the list. And now you want to sit up here and support Jay-Z? Anissa, class and stripes.
I told you, selective outrage.
Because if Trump's on the list and Jay-Z on the list, what makes either one of them different?
How come
they both on the list?
How come they ain't pulling out the pitchforks for people like Tom Hanks
and
all the rest of them?
Yeah, Oprah and Gail.
Ellen and Oprah and Gail.
Yeah.
What them pitchforks at? You know.
Yeah.
I told you it's selective outrage, man.
Anissa said, "I'm not an entertainer, you idiot. But if the Kid Rock lineup was all that, everybody would have turned to that instead of watching the Super Bowl." Anissa, you still not talking about the man rubbing dicks together. You said it didn't exist. You said it wasn't in there. But I got it right here. 2 men at a truck. Both of them look like they... I proved my point.
I don't know why people, in the light of honesty and truth in their eyes, still want to look away and not face the facts. It's right there on the internet. You can see it for yourself.
I can... Oh, I didn't care for the halftime show, but I don't even like Bad Bunny. Oh, now you don't like him.
Half of these folks ain't even know who he was before he got the Super Bowl.
Yep. Yes, they were. If you go watch it, and she said, but were they rubbing dicks? Yes. Go watch it. The man that has his hands on the door, he got his legs wide open. The dude's between his legs, they're rubbing their genitals against each other. Now, I know it's hard for y'all to see this homosexual shit in here, but when you got kids and you woke and you can see the symbolism in these things, it's a beautiful thing.
I told you, man, it's hard, man, trying to get people to see.
Anissa said, you know, the only clown food is a Trump supporter. Come on now, get into it. I'm waiting on you. When you get here, we'll start.
Yeah, the link is in the chat.
No, Anissa. So, okay, let me break this down. So, hideous and heinous acts against children is wrong. Pedophilia is wrong. But I want to say something. Any act done to a child that's inappropriate is wrong. So, Anissa, what I want you to do is, because a lot of black people are talking and they can't name five Bad Bunny songs. But just because they get a chance to have a voice, they want to talk. So I'm gonna give it to Anissa like this. Anissa, I want you to go and I want you to look up Bad Bunny's video. And I'm gonna give you the name of the video because I need you to do your homework before you start protecting or defending men who have done heinous things to children as well. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show. My brother from another mother, Art Payne, is in the building tonight, man. What's going on, my guy?
Oh yeah, man. Hey, listen, I've been watching for like a half hour. I said, let me just let this guy cook and shit so I can laugh.
Yeah.
Listen to shit. What's happening, Art Payne?
Yeah, I said, hey, what's going on? Yeah, man, it's a lot to talk about. What the hell, man? You know, it's funny. I'm from New York, so I got Puerto Ricans anyway. I lived in Spanish home. So I said, who gives a shit he's speaking in Spanish? You know, my first crush was on a Puerto Rican girl.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so, I mean, it was a so-so show, you know, a lot of pomp and circumstance. And I saw the two dick rubbers. I said, oh, man, here we go. Yeah. You had to throw that shit in there.
Yep.
You know, and the chick shaking the ass. I like that part. But, you know, I saw, here it is, go, they gay shit. But just like the rappers, he came out and he didn't do his real shtick. He didn't dress. He didn't put on a dress. He didn't do all the demonic shit that he does in some of his other concerts. So essentially, he toned it down for the Super Bowl. And I didn't know he couldn't sing. I thought he could sing. I don't know no bad, but he just like was doing the hardest. First of all, I didn't even know he was speaking Spanish. It was like real. It was like this. So what kind of Spanish is he speaking and shit? I know he's speaking Spanish, but it was like guttural sound. It wasn't like he didn't break out into any ballads. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it doesn't even sound like he has a good voice.
Now, let me say this real quick to Anissa. Anissa, I want you to go pull up a video of Bad Bunny
bad.
And it's called Your Pedro Solo.
Oh man.
And I want you to start the video. At the beginning of the video, it's a little boy sitting on the floor. Tell me this is not inappropriate behavior for a man. At the beginning of the video, it's a little boy sitting on the floor. The little boy TV starts to static. He gets up, touches the TV. When he touches the TV, it activates Bad Bunny. Bad Bunny is sitting on the screen of the TV while this little boy is watching him in a mini skirt, leather red mini skirt, and thigh-high boots with heels on them, dancing for a minor. And if you don't tell me that ain't kind of pedo activity, I don't know what the hell you can put him right in the boat with Donald Trump. Put him right in the boat with Donald Trump. Hell, and if you want to do that, go ahead and put Michael Jackson. Stop listening to Beat It and Billie Jean, because Michael Jackson was also on the manifesto to go to the island. He was there too. John McCain was there. John McCain's wife was there. Democrats and Republicans can't get along in the House, but they sure got along on Epstein Island because they was there together. Go ahead, R-Pain. You could cook, either one of y'all.
No, I mean, listen, I'm just waiting for you. I don't know what to say, man. The Epstein files, listen, they're not though. This guy Wexler or what, Lex Wessner, whatever his name is. I mean, he was already they already put the FBI or the DOJ already protected him because he was named long time ago, and they wouldn't prosecute him. So I mean, there's a lot of survivors left. They know who touched these people, and all of a sudden they, what's a typical assault case, right? A woman or a guy or a child. They know, they know the people by name, but the survivors are not mentioning the names. Like I've seen all these press conferences. They got one lady who says she was a victim, and I believe her, but she's going on this tour. But the only thing I think she should be doing is naming names. Why you got to go through 3 fucking million sheets of paper? Who the fuck touched you? Take it to so that they took some of these people, took it to the cops, and the cops, it died in the DAs wouldn't prosecute, and that's the truth. So, but now with all of this.
Hold on just a second. Anissa said, the same way you want to look away from Trump. That's not, listen, let's look right into the camera of Trump. Trump, y'all, name was mentioned 38,000 times in the Epstein files. Now, hold on. Now, let me ask you a question, guys. I want to ask you a question because this is for Anissa, because she's supposed to be the intelligent one with all the degrees. And I read all the list off, and she's still focusing on Trump because she's still butthurt that Kamala Harris, who promoted transsexuals getting surgery in prison, did not win the election, got her ass stomped out. And she's still butthurt about that. So anything Trump, because I got a list of messages here from Anissa from the time he won up until now talking about Trump, because she mad a homegirl lost in the election. Okay? That's just what it is. Okay? Trump's name was mentioned 38,000 times, but I have a question for Anissa and the men on the panel. If a man go out and essay a woman, 50 times, is he a rapist? If a man go grape a woman, he go grape 50 women, he's a rapist, right?
Yeah, of course.
If now the other man on the other side of town, he only grape one woman, is he a rapist?
Yeah,
so it doesn't matter if if Donald Trump name was mentioned 38,000 times and Jay-Z name was mentioned 150 times, all the motherfuckers on the same playing field. There is no difference between any of them. If your name is on this goddamn list, it doesn't matter if you was named 50 times, 15 times, 20 or 48,000. All you nasty motherfuckers was there.
Yeah, I mean, okay, so it's just really crazy, man.
Uncle Jeff, if you want to come up, the link is in the at the top, pinned at the top of the chat. If you don't see it, let me know and I'll put it in the chat for you.
I mean, there's no logic being provided to any of this stuff. As much as, over the last 4 years, they threw every goddamn monkey wrench at Trump to get him from not being president. If even with his name 38,000 times, if you could point one of those to say he diddled any girls, you don't think the Democrats would have used it 4 years ago?
Thank you.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? If he actually was implicated in any sex play, The truth of the matter is he's more implicated than turning a blind eye, knowing that Epstein was probably working for the Mossad. And he was probably a spy. Trying to get, different, blackmailing different people by setting them up. But I mean, so I'm not saying he's innocent, but, if he actually diddled a girl, if Trump actually diddled a girl, why wouldn't the Democrats use that shit? They had all this information. They would use it. I mean, so by just logic, he's exonerated from the sex shit, but that doesn't mean he didn't know Epstein. Epstein was running in these circles. It would be more unusual for him not to be in the Epstein files, because everybody's in the fucking file. So he might be guilty of something, but it's not diddling little girls or boys for that matter.
Lost?
You know what I think? Here's what I think. I think that Epstein was probably not the head of the pyramid. You know what I'm saying? I think he was the gopher. You know what I'm saying? The go-getter. And he was used for entertainment purposes to get other people. But my whole thing is this, man. When people want to point the finger at Trump or whatever, and they want to say, hey, how did this happen? How did that happen? And Kamala Harris and Tim Walz. Tim Walz was caught up in all that Social Security scam and food stamp scams and all this other stuff, bleeding the country dry. But that was going to be y'all vice president. But nobody want to talk about that. Where's the pitchforks for that? These people are stealing your money.
No doubt.
That means they're directly affecting you, and you talking about something that happened on some island that ain't got nothing to do with you. That's what I don't understand. So that to me is crazy. Go after the people who's stealing your money and find out what's going on with that, because you got to work hard for that. I know y'all want to go on these moral crusades and all this other stuff, but let's be honest. I think the real reason why they want to throw pitchforks at Trump is because he's messing up the other team's money, and they don't like it. And that's the main reason why they're coming up with all these stories. My thing is this, if you had victims, let the victims say who messed with them instead of saying all these people were on the list.
Exactly.
That's crazy. Exactly. Call out the people who are in trouble and don't worry about who else is on it. Because think about it. There's probably people on this list that's innocent. You know what I mean? And now they're getting their name drugged through the mud because of what's going on. They ain't had nothing to do with all of that. But just because you're around somebody else, you're guilty by association. But don't nobody want to use their brain and think about it for a minute. Why don't they just say who did something to them? Go after those particular people. And that's the part I don't understand.
Oh, shit, man. I thought it was just me, Lit. I thought it was just me.
No.
If I'm a victim and this guy touched me, I'm saying his name. Shit.
Right. Don't be talking about who all in the neighborhood. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show, Jeff. The man himself.
Talk to us, Jeff. What's on your mind, baby?
Hey there. Y'all hear me good?
Yes, sir.
Man, I got to push back drastically on that. Wow. You have so many people, and God bless y'all for the pragmatic benefit of the doubt that you give to this evil bunch of people. It's like trying to pick a particular piece of a turd out and call it shit. It's all shit.
Prototype dad, come on up.
And I'm sorry. I don't give anybody. Yeah. If you get on the team bus first or last, you're on the team.
Exactly.
I think that once you involve children, bro, I don't care about nothing else. I don't care about the fact that this island is far away, so it don't have nothing to do with me. I got a daughter. I got sons. How about the children that do you know how many children in this country go undocumented? The orphans, the very thought that they may be doing something to these children. I am more than willing to have people have to prove themselves innocent because I think they're guilty. If you got on that plane and you got off it, and somebody told you what was going on there, and you stayed or came back, I don't think the creator is going to have a separate line for you. This is evil. I don't care how you cut it. And I'm not playing with it. I'm not under no semantics. Y'all know how I don't feel about for you Kamala supporters. Let's disregard her color. Let's disregard whether or not she was railroaded. The woman actually thinks that there's information in a cloud over your head. I want you to let that sink in. Let's just stay right there. I don't have faith in either of them. But to call off a witch hunt in the name of these people? Oh no, I say run the witch hunt. I say let's get some innocent people. That's what I liked about Django. When somebody told me that this black runaway slave was going to get to rub out some innocent white people, oh yeah, I'm here for that. That's trying to make up for the alligator babies. They didn't do nothing. So I don't have a problem with anybody on this island list that's innocent. Not a one of you. Nobody got a whiff of what was going on? Well, then explain that. These are children we're discussing here. And
Exactly.
maybe I'm looking at it a little different.
Uncle Jeff, I got a list for you here. When I call out their name, tell me what you think.
Mm-hmm.
These are some of the people who are on the manifesto who flew in there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Just give me one word to describe how you feel about the names I'm going to call. Tom Hanks.
Wow.
Kurt Russell.
Wow.
Richard Branson.
Okay.
Stephen Tisch, the New York Giants co-owner.
Okay.
Sarah Ferguson, the Duchess of York.
Okay. Oh, really? Yeah, that. No shock.
Bill Gates.
No shock.
Mick Jagger.
No shock.
Michael Jackson.
Shock.
Diana Ross.
No shock.
Kevin Spacey.
No shock.
Chris Tucker.
Heartache. Heartache. Heartache.
Yeah. Donahue.
That's my man. I know him. That's what. Oh,
Donahue.
that no shock.
Ricky Lake.
No shock. I always knew it was a little freak in her.
John McCain.
No shock.
That's a shock.
Not at all.
Man, crazy, right?
Why?
Reed Hoffman, the LinkedIn co-owner.
Oh, no shock. No shock. When you up that high, come on.
Sergey Brin, the co-founder of Google.
No shock.
Let's see here. I can continue to go on. Let's see. Let me scroll down some more. I said Kevin Spacey, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Was Jay-Z on the island?
Yeah, Jay-Z.
Jigga man.
Yep. And the other rapper, what's his name? I don't know why his name not on the list here. Pusha T.
Yep, Pusha T. Yep.
Pusha T, Jay-Z, R. Kelly. They filmed Fiesta on the island.
Okay.
So how do you have all the Oprah Winfrey and Gayle?
Well, come on, man.
So how do you have all these people on that island and nobody knows nothing? Everybody playing dumb. Come on, Jeff.
Yeah,
Somebody
yeah.
come on now.
All these kids here with no parents.
Yeah.
Where the parents at? How come don't none of these kids look like nobody?
Exactly.
Yeah, bro. I'm sorry. And I told you, remember, brothers, that the line between good and evil is going to become thicker and thicker, and it's going to be some people who get stuck in that tar that you ain't going to like.
Exactly.
It's going to cut through your family. It's going. You know how you see in the movies when there's an earthquake and the earth like cut jagged. This line, the creator, this line is going to cut right through your heart, brother. It's going to cut through your heart. It's going to be some people you're going to feel this. and it's going to be, it's not unclear anymore. It isn't.
I heard a guy say today, and Uncle Jeff, I don't want you to turn your camera off and run when I say this, okay? There was a guy today that says in order to get these pedos off the street, they should get the illegal people who are here illegally and make a deal with them. And all illegal people must find 5 pedos and turn them into the police. And they're going to call this unit Aliens versus Predators.
Wow. Wow.
That sounds like some that really sounds like some shit that as your emperor I will not be above.
Yeah.
I don't have a problem with it at all. I think I don't think we make a big enough example of predators. I think they should be dropped naked in fish hooks that are attached.
Attached to a speedboat.
Let me just segue, man. Badlands comes out, man, on Friday.
Hey.
What's Badlands?
Predator Badlands. That's the latest
The movie.
Yep. So it'll be out on streaming on Friday, so you don't have to go to the movies to see it. But it'll be on Hulu or Disney Plus, one of those.
Now I want to ask you, Uncle Jeff, how did you feel about Bad Bunny?
I didn't see it. I don't watch football.
Okay.
But I just think the white man is on notice that he can't have shit.
Yeah. Well, Uncle Jeff, my question is this. I'm asking you a question.
Mm-hmm.
I was talking earlier because I pulled this picture up because they talking about kids being, these pedos and kids, which is horrible. I don't condone any of it. Anybody calling their list guilty, get rid of their asses, right? I'm like you. Give them 1,000 cuts and throw them in a river of vodka.
Mm-hmm.
But I want to see, I want you to see this. This is some of the scenery.
I knew he's going back to this.
From the Super Bowl halftime performance of Bad Bunny. These are 2 men rubbing their penises against each other.
Hey man, you gonna just you are whoa. Why I got look, man. Okay, I love you with love, nigga, with love. Okay, I thought something. I was like, that man ain't helping that man work on that truck.
No.
It was a deep grind too. It was.
Yeah.
Hey, I don't look, fellas. I don't need none of that. I don't need none of that. I'm so happy. I'm so happy to be overtly straight. Yeah, there you go. This overtly straight moment is brought to you by the Family Secret All Natural Body Butter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's get you on the big screen. Hold on, do it again.
Yeah, that's the Family Secret All Natural Body Butter. I make.
They might have had a couple on. They might have had some on.
I just.
That's crazy.
They had to have some kind of lube.
I just.
RP, what are you doing to me?
I can't. It's Friday. I would say it's Friday night. I'm retired.
See, look at you. That's what's wrong with you right there.
What's up,
Call
B?
it
If you want to come up,
Tuesday,
man, the
Friday.
link, guys, anybody want to join tonight, you want to join the panel, you can definitely do that. The link is pinned at the top of the chat. Make sure your camera's on so we can see your face. But yeah, I think
Let's
that
get
Bad
back
Bunny.
to the sweet pickle conversation. What happened now?
So you see the dick rubbing at the
Oh God.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Now,
Yeah.
keep in mind, they said that that when people have inappropriate behavior with children, it's all bad, and we all agree on that, right?
Yes.
And so, would you also say, because they were talking about Corey Holcomb today when he said he went to Iceland and it was okay to have sex with a 14-year-old girl, and he did that, right? Did you hear that?
Do you have a clip of that?
I do not.
I heard it. Yeah, I heard about it.
And they said that, and which is horrible, right? And we don't condone that shit. But
No.
Oh, no, I'm gonna say but. However, actually touching and having sex with a 14-year-old girl is despicable.
Okay.
But you also have to look at the actions of people who are around children as well. And I think that if you go and watch that video that I just pointed out in the chat, to everybody in the chat and the guys on the stage here, there's a video with Bad Bunny in it, and he is in a red leather. The name of the song is called Yo Perro Solo. He's in a red miniskirt with thigh-high boots on with heels. And at the beginning of the video, it's a little kid sitting on the floor, and the little kid gets up and touches the TV screen. And Bad Bunny's on that screen, and they have his feet tapping, and he's in a red leather miniskirt with thigh-high boots. Would you say, I'm asking everybody on the panel, would you say that's inappropriate to have a child, a little boy at that, in a video of that nature?
Well, without question, not only is it inappropriate, I wouldn't want a little boy in a video with a woman in red thigh-high leather.
Okay, come on.
The concept of red thigh-high leather and red crayons and red Kool-Aid and naps. That's what's supposed to be on little kids' mind. It is the hypersexualization that we are. It's like gradually. Oh, turn your head to this. Turn your head to this. Turn your head to this. To the next thing is here, and yeah, bro. I think it's despicable.
Yeah, it's decentral. You know what they say,
desensitization.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's been that way. It's been going that way. Just seeing the two dudes rubbing and shit, man. This constant flow of shit, you know, to try to desensitize. And the worst thing is actually death. I remember the days when they would hardly show real death on TV.
Yeah.
Now it's like,
or
yeah, it's, you know. So
now what I'm going to do is
with nudity, right? Yeah, there's novelty to see tits. Now you feel like a doctor. I can see tits all day. Shit don't do nothing.
Man, you know how hard it was to see titties when I was 15.
Yeah, man.
Now I want to show you guys this real quick. There's no sound. It's just sight. Watch. The little boy is in the room watching cartoons, what kids do, and watch what happens.
The big ass little boy.
Watch this. Who do you think that is? That's Bad Bunny. Tell me that ain't demonic. Tell me that ain't borderline fucking inappropriate for a child. I don't give a fuck with nobody, bro. Please, somebody.
I can tell you this.
I said this today. People, I was on a panel. I said this to somebody today in a panel today, and they said that you cannot compare this to what Corey said. But Corey saying it and also having men visualizing it and having kids to be a part of it, it's all under the same umbrella. But I'm gonna let y'all cook.
Okay, first off, if I could, gentlemen, and then I'm gonna get out the way. BMU, man, you got a damn near spotless record with me. Until tonight, I was okay with the description of the red leather dress. I didn't actually need to see the video. I didn't need to see it. Did you need to see it? Lost Hard? Okay, did you need?
No.
I already had the little boy in the room watching TV in my head. I did not need to see this little skinny, funky ass white boy or Latin boy or whatever the hell. I was good. But yes, you are right about the desensitizing. You are right about it all, brother. What we have to understand is that our vision is becoming rarer.
Mm-hmm.
That Sodom and Gomorrah was a whole city of motherfuckers. Was a whole there you go. When you think Sodom and
he froze again.
Every time you be cooking, man.
He's talking about normalization of Sodom and Gomorrah, man.
Okay, I'm back.
Yeah.
Am I back?
Yeah, you better.
Right, Joe.
When you think of Sodom and Gomorrah, you just think of debauchery and cornholing. What you don't think of is mass blindness, mass foolishness, a blind lust in mass, moving like earthworms, bro. That's what we got to wrap our brains around when you think about the way we look at shit and the way the world look at shit. These people are genuinely lost. And it scares me sometimes.
You know what, Jeff? I thought about something you said earlier, man, about sending the innocent and the guilty all at one time. I'm thinking to myself, where are these kids' parents at? I think they need to be thrown in the fish grease too.
Come on, bro. Come on.
You're absolutely right, Jeff. They need to be thrown in the fish grease too. You know, how you gonna let your kids out of your sight? You're right.
But isn't that part of it, Lit, though? Isn't that part of it?
Yeah,
The fact
man.
that your kids are hanging out there, it shows the decay of society, that so many kids don't have anybody guiding them, man. And they're agreeing to all kinds of shit. I bet you his parents signed a contract, or whoever it was, his mother or father, for him to be there. And
all up in the video.
Yep.
Throw them in the fish grease too.
Yeah, man.
And you know what? One thing, Lyfe Jennings, I know y'all know that artist. Lyfe Jennings did an interview about R. Kelly. He said he was on the road with R. Kelly. He said R. Kelly, to him, R. Kelly could get any woman he wanted. All you had to do is point at him. He said the girl that they claim that who just came out now, got a book deal, going on tour to talk to all these different shows. The girl that he was expected at the time, she was 14, 15, that he was suspected of being sexually active with, was the niece of his bass player, the daughter of his background singer. After he was accused of being with this little girl, don't you know they kept singing with this man for a year? Almost 2 years until he got shut down. The uncle was still playing the bass. The mama was still singing background. Now, if my daughter come tell me the man I worked for touched her, am I still gonna be working with this man?
I'm gonna be wearing.
You know, I asked the Lord to give me grace, because if he gives me strength, I may need bail money. Ain't no way you supposed to still be working with R. Kelly if you know this man messed. That's what I'm saying. People are just giving their kids over to this man. Epstein Island. Epstein is a billionaire. He probably said, hey, some old I don't even want to say it, but he probably said some old shit to them parents. Hey, listen, I give you this. You never have to work again. I just want to bring. They did it. What are these parents at?
Yeah. That's all them R. Kelly, all them kids. These people sold their children for a shortcut to get out together.
Absolutely.
Yep. And nobody talks about the parents.
Nope.
Ever.
Like Jennings said, those girls, those mamas used to make those girls up to look so much older. And they push them up on R. Kelly.
Well, Cassie's mother and father sold her to Diddy, if you ask me.
Yep.
Yep.
Well, a lot of people don't get, a lot of people who are guilty don't get called out. Like when we hear about these institutions that do things, an institution is just a building with an address with bricks and glass and a parking lot. Somebody jumped in the shower, washed their ass, had some breakfast, got dressed, drove down here, clocked in, and did this. Who is that? That's who I want to know. I don't want to stop telling me that your police department did this or that and you're behind the citizens. If you are behind the citizens, then you're going to have to offer up the officer.
Yep.
Since the police department didn't do it, okay, this building didn't do it, you're right. Who
agree.
fits that description I just made? Who washed their ass and came in this morning and did that? Let's talk about that.
It's something, like I said, selective outrage. If you're going to be outraged about the treatment of children in a sexual manner, you need to be outraged about everybody involved. Yeah. You can't have nobody that you favor over the other.
Right.
Everybody. If Tom Hanks' ass was out there and they start busting people's asses, Tom Hanks' ass needs to go.
And you too.
Tom Hanks' ass needs to go. Kirk Russell need to go. All these people, I couldn't even believe when I seen Kirk Russell and I said, oh my God.
You can't be saved by your resume.
Yeah. Can you imagine the FBI putting these people? I need to see your face, Marcus. Can you imagine these people getting arrested? You turn your TV on, they say breaking news, Tom Hanks has been arrested for sexual assault of a child, of a minor. Kurt Russell, Oprah Winfrey, and Gail. All these people got handcuffs on, headed out the door. What would that look like?
Well, I think one of the problems is that you're trying to get. This is how you know you're at the end of an empire, is when you try to said empire is pushed to indict its oligarchs. It doesn't happen.
Right.
It's impossible. If this goes the way it's supposed to go, you're looking at the end of America. You're looking at, like I keep telling you, I'm running for emperor, y'all. You niggas need to get behind me, because if you know I got you. If you ain't gonna be on my cabinet, I don't know if I'm gonna have R. Payne on my cabinet because niggas snore when he sleep, but I got him. You can always come through the Oval Office and come on in, smoke one, and we can talk about it. But I'm telling you, this is it. These are the get it out, Jeff. Here's what's supposed to happen. You know how you hear about the guilty shit that Joe Kennedy did and the dudes from the 50s? Right. They put these documents in these sealed positions so that everybody who's guilty is way dead by the time you look at it. That's the whole point of openness in 50 years. Well, what has happened with technology is that window has closed, brother. Ain't no 50-year waiting period now.
It's instantaneous.
Right. Hey, we got, like I said, all of them. And I'll say this publicly. If Donald Trump, Donald Trump, Ronald Reagan, fucking John McCain, Bill Clinton, Hillary Clinton, the Foo Fighters, I don't give a damn. If they found guilty of something, take all their asses. Throw them, I think what they should do is just strip all of them butt naked, give them no products, no food, no water, and fly them over the Amazon forest and drop them down in there. If you survive, you've atoned.
So
but there's mosquitoes out there that can flat foot fuck a turkey that will kill you.
Yeah, but let me tell you this though, man. The release of 3 million files is a smokescreen in itself.
Yeah, you're right.
I mean, listen, if I saw a page, right, with words on it and there was redactions on it, the only fucking thing I would think about is what's under the black ink. I wouldn't even, the shit that I would read would become less important than what I can't read, what I can't see. And that's what we're going through with those damn redactions. So I just think it's all bullshit, man. It's a smokescreen. They know who touched these kids and they won't prosecute them. It's as simple as that. This shit is a smokescreen.
Yeah, it's a pacifier.
Yeah.
Because you know what it reminds me of, Jeff? Because I know you old school too. And our paint, you helped paint the Titanic. So I know you know too.
Shit. Yeah, it was all, yeah. I used paint for that.
But do y'all remember these words to this song? On a dark desert highway, cool wind in my hair, warm smell of colitas rise up through the air.
Of what?
What did I say? I said it wrong?
Yeah, I don't know.
Colitas.
I don't know what.
Oh yeah, that's what it says. That's what it says. It said rising up through the air. Up ahead in the distance, I saw shimmering light. Head grew heavy and my sight grew dim. I had to stop for the night. There she stood in the doorway. I heard the mission bell, and I was thinking to myself, this could be heaven or this could be hell.
Hotel
Then
California.
she lit up a candle. She showed me the way. There were voices down the corridor. Thought I heard them say, welcome to the Hotel California. It's such a lovely place, such a lovely face. There's plenty of room at the Hotel California. If you listen to the words, y'all go listen to it on your own time. But if you listen to it, this song is telling you what they do in Hollywood. It's telling you once you get there, it says you can leave. It says right here, it says at the end of the song,
You can check out anytime you want.
you can check out anytime you want.
Mm-hmm.
But you can't never leave.
You can never leave.
It's got you. It's got its hooks in you. You're done. That song, if you never heard Hotel California, go listen to it.
Mm-hmm.
One of the best, one of the greatest lead guitar solos of all time.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, go listen to it. It says, I'm gonna read the last one. It says, last thing I remember, I was running for the door. I had to find the passage back to the place I was before. Relax, said the night man. We are programmed to receive. You can check out anytime you like, but you can never leave. If that don't give you chills, that song came out in what, R-Pain?
It was
70s?
Yeah, at least.
Early 70s.
Yeah,
Yeah.
early 70s, yeah.
It's still the same way today. How many people check out? How many people want to leave? How many people go to California? Let me tell you this. I was looking at Sam Smith the other day. Jesus Christ. I know I'm not the only one.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, y'all seen Sam Smith before?
Not lately.
Y'all know, you remember what he looked like?
Kinda, I think.
Remember he was in the music business and he wasn't favorite no more. He was just a,
Yeah.
I'm gonna show y'all a picture of Sam Smith real quick. This is Sam Smith. Okay, yeah. That's a real good picture of him right there. This is what Hollywood does to young children, or young people, when they get them in their grasp. So let me show you. Share screen. Okay. This is Sam Smith, the old Sam Smith. Y'all see him?
Yeah. Okay, yeah, I remember him. That was
Y'all
who I
remember?
was.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let me show y'all the new Sam Smith. Oh, Lord, have mercy. This is sad. All right, this is the new one. Yeah, that's the right one. Check this out.
Is that the same person?
Yes. You can leave anytime you want. You can check out anytime you want. But what R-Pain?
You can
never leave.
You can never leave.
Bruh,
That is Sam Smith today.
that machine is chewing folks up, man, and spitting them out.
Yeah, you can check out anytime you want. That's him right there. Look what they did to him.
Wow.
Drugs and rock and roll.
Yep, they got him. He did a show last year on stage, and he had on a red leather suit just like Bad Bunny. And he was performing on stage in the same, matter of fact, the same suit Bad Bunny had on. Oh my God, this coming full circle. Thank you, Jesus. Let me show y'all this outfit this nigga had on at the Grammys last year. On stage, dancing. Yeah. Let me pull him up. Look at this shit. This was him last year at the Grammys. And the name of the song he sung was called Unholy. That was the name of it. So let me zoom in so y'all can see this shit. This was him at the Grammys. Let me just, okay, there we go. Let me share this. This is him at the Grammys last year. This is it. Hold on. I let it go. This is him now. Look at that. Look at that. I'm telling you, once they get their hooks in you, brother, it's over.
It's a wrap.
I was watching the Grammys. Because who I wanted to see when it was somebody, a new artist or some shit. But me and baby was watching the Grammys, and Lady Gaga came up.
Mm-hmm.
And Lady Gaga came up and did Abracadabra.
Is that right?
And she had this big ass hat on her head. And she had a red outfit on. And she said, give the devil, she said, get rid of the angels and receive the devil. Or some shit like that in her lyrics. And she started doing this. She started doing this to herself. Just go look at the performance. She started doing this to herself.
Was that this
year? And when she did this here, she snapped out of it. And it was like she was a different person. Her body started doing all type of fidgety type shit. I'm telling you, it was demonic as fuck. Listen, bro, it'll scare you to death.
You know, the last time I watched the Grammys is when I saw Christina Aguilera do It's a Man's World. And then they did a duet between
it's not like that no more.
Yeah, Mary J. and what's the gay guy from England? They did Benny and the Jet Sky and shit. They did a duet.
Oh, okay, yeah.
That's the last time. I thought, man, when Christina sang It's a Man's World, I said, man, this shit was awesome. They had Sly on that show. And that was the last time I see it. It's shit now, man. They used to do that infusion with different, rappers with rock and all that kind of shit. But now, man, it's just unwatchable.
You talking about Elton John? Yeah, somebody put in the chat Elton John.
Yeah.
He a big old sissy.
No doubt. No doubt. But his music he had some great music.
Big old sissy. It's terrible. But I will say this, the whole Bad Bunny thing, if I don't care what nobody say. They say he stood up for his people, everybody. He stood up for his people. He's a good representation of his people. Leave him alone. But this man had a video come out 3 weeks ago with him dancing on the TV in front of a little boy. So you got to pick your poison here. Like, I don't understand. I don't get it.
I told you we support anything that's brown.
Yep.
Yeah.
No matter if it's right, wrong, indifferent.
Almost especially if it's bad. Listen, I mean, and we accept it, and somehow we are blind to our traders. Like Brandon Johnson is one of the biggest black traders I've ever seen. He sold out all those people from Chicago, and he's getting away with it. So these guys are horrible, man. I tell you, these guys are traders, man. Race traders are not the ones speaking out. Is the ones we accept. To me, I think all of the black elitists that try to tell everybody to stay on the plantation, I think they're all traitors to the race.
Yeah.
That's me.
Massa love us. Massa love us real good.
It's bad out there if you ain't under Massa's cover. It's time to get out. And,
real quick, guys, there's 162 people. There's 162 people watching right now. Hit the like button right now. Everybody hit the like button. Hit the like button. I need y'all to hit the like button right now. If you're not subscribed, we're headed to 5,000 subscribers. So go ahead. We probably 60 away, I think, or something like that, maybe from 5,000. I need you guys to hit the subscribe button if you have not hit it. We have 177 watching. Please hit the like button right now. Hit it. Go ahead. It don't take nothing. Thumb. Boom. Out of there. Right? And go ahead and hit the subscribe button and share this with somebody, 2 people you like and one person you don't like. As we continue to have this conversation, I want to say, when it comes to Epstein, he didn't die. He didn't take himself out.
No way.
He knew too much, and coincidentally, the cameras are not working in a maximum security prison where a high-profile prisoner is in there. That's a billionaire, and all of a sudden the cameras are not working. Somebody got paid really good to string him up, of course. Mm-hmm. And I think that a lot of powerful people have something to do with it on both sides. Democrats and Republicans. Now, one of the things people are bringing up, Epstein. But I'm gonna say this, and y'all probably heard about it, especially you, Jeff.
What's that?
When they start talking about Pizzagate, everybody took off running.
Right.
Huh? When they start talking about Pizzagate, everybody took off running. Or people say, "What is Pizzagate?" No. Pizzagate is the competitor to Epstein Island.
Oh, wow.
If you go to Google right now and type in Pizzagate, just read for yourself.
Oh, no, I know the story. But
shit.
I didn't put them at odds with one another. What I think we're seeing is a society that no longer needs to be shielded and look at its government as this exalted place, and we're really seeing them for the animals that they are. And there is an innocence that's gone that from us as a society in general, as a whole, that we don't look at things the same way we did. And I think it's for the better. I hope it goes even further.
Yeah. Well, if people don't know what Pizzagate is, just type it in your Google search, and you'll see what it is for yourself.
Oh yeah.
The pizza. The reason it's pizza because it was ran. This trafficking was ran out of a pizza parlor.
Yeah.
And the kids were named after the different recipes of pizzas. So the girls would be pepperoni, the boys would be sausage. And if you tell them you wanted a 2-topping, you wanted a boy and a girl. And a lot of people ordered pizza from this shop. A lot of people, even the president, a lot of people love, who approved all the gay marriages and all the gay shit. He was one of the people. His people was ordering pizza from there. They was going in and out of there. They wouldn't order pizza anywhere else. Wouldn't get pizza nowhere else. That man went in that shop more than 100 times before his presidency, during his presidency. And they said they were running the whole thing out of that shop. I'm just saying, go look at it. And everybody that has something to say about Pizzagate, where they at now? Go find them. Go look for them. You ain't gonna find them. They're gone. They're up out of here. Disappeared. Move somewhere. I'm telling you. When people start figuring shit out, this is what happens. The same thing with Epstein. Epstein probably told them in their room, "Oh, y'all finna lock me up? Okay. In the morning, the world will know who's at my house messing with these girls." Somebody made the call. If you string him up, your kids will never ever have to pay for school, and your mortgage will be paid off, and you'll be able to take care of your wife and kids for the rest of your life. Somebody tell me when I'm wrong.
The thing about Epstein's so-called self-deletion, the real issue was how fast people were willing to accept that bullshit. The news media came out and said, "Oh, he committed the S word," and there was no outrage. It's if you believe in like Occam's razor, it's just no way that he would off himself. He wouldn't even have the materials to off himself.
Exactly.
So it's just bullshit, man. And I mean, everybody knows it, but the American population, we're just kind of lost, man. We just accept anything. We're all frogs in that heated pot and shit on a slow burn. I don't care what side you fall on. We accept so much shit, man. It's just crazy. Because, the fact that we can still breathe what we think is free air, but it's just crazy. I mean, so the manipulation is at its all-time high right now.
I just believe if you take down one, you got to take down all of them. And I think to take down all of them, some judge is like, "You got me fucked. You think I'm finna be responsible for this shit?" I don't even think a judge would even entertain it.
Unless what do you mean, a ruling over the case?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh wow, I never thought about that. Yeah.
What? You want to be the judge that threw everybody's favorite actress, actor, favorite mayor, governor, duchess? You want to be that person?
That's what I'm saying, brother. You're talking about the implosion of a superpower. This is the end of America is nigh, brother. And everybody got Jeff Brown on some doom shit. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. This is what I keep telling black people. Just step back, let it collapse under its own weight, and regroup. That's what you about to watch here.
Yeah.
That's what the snake is now eating its own tail. When they shot that white girl, yeah, bruh. This shit's over.
Yep, because the what you don't want is the white folks to get mad, start pulling out their shit.
Bruh.
They are mad. They are pulling out this shit, man.
Yeah, they are.
Bruh. I really I'm gonna go on and pop my own collar. When the white man figures out that he's being screwed over just a little bit less than the black man, it's gonna be smoke in every city. Jeff Brown 10 years ago. This is what you're looking at. We no longer need common people. You don't need them. You don't need to hide. I am the beast. I don't need to hide anymore.
Yep.
I'm gonna come right out. When we was little, was the name Baphomet common?
Come on, talk, boy.
Not common at all.
It wasn't
At all.
No. Not as simple as everywhere.
It's everywhere, dog. He ain't hiding no more. This is what it means when it says at some point, the only place you will find the word of God is on your heart. What we are sitting here tonight talking about, gentlemen, is the righteousness that is on our hearts as we watch this crazy shit that people act like ain't crazy.
Exactly.
Hey, don't forget, Uncle Jeff. Beelzebub has a devil put aside for me.
Hey, listen, man.
They've been saying that shit for years. Queen was saying that shit. That's what I was just quoting. Queen said, Beelzebub got a devil put aside for me.
Well, at the DNC, man, they were offering up kids right out the convention.
What do you mean?
They had the deletion trucks right outside of the.
Oh yeah, they did. They had the abortion vans right outside.
They might as well have put Baphomet right there. As the offering of the kids up there, man. I said, man, I couldn't believe that.
Well, and then my thing is this. This is the thing that gets me, Uncle Jeff. Somebody talk to me, because maybe I'm crazy. People sitting up here talking about, I can't believe that these kids are being trafficked and they're being put in sexual slavery and they're doing all these things to these babies. And us as a black culture have killed 30 million children. Our women have murdered 30 million babies.
Okay.
Are we gonna I don't understand. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I'm not thinking correctly. Maybe my mind ain't in the right place.
Well, what are you? Excuse me.
Because back in the day, I forgot what the man's name was who said this. Black guy. When he said the most dangerous place for a baby to be is in the womb of a black woman.
Oh yeah.
What was his name? I'm trying to remember his name.
I heard that quote too before.
Yeah, okay. Unimportant to the story.
But the thing is, 30 million children, man, have been executed by doctors in the black community. That's us by ourselves. What does that look like for the population of black people if you add 30 million to it right now?
Okay, not fair to do.
But go ahead.
Let's. I've often said this. Let's look at it this way. Let's take half.
Yep. Take half.
Take half. Half didn't get deleted.
Okay.
Or wiped out. I'm gonna stop saying deleted and unalived. That's some shit out of 1984. Yeah. Half still here. Half of us didn't go to the grave for selling dope. Half of us didn't get strung out. Half of us didn't go to prison. Half of us didn't aren't in the cemetery. Where are we now? With just half of what we lost.
Well,
Look at where we are right now with
right.
everything we've lost.
Right. Exactly. I agree with you 100%. I know where you're going. And I would add one more thing to that. Half of us was free thinkers.
Heck, bruh.
It would be, man, I tell people this all the time. And listen, with all the shit that came against black people from all the things you listed, and here we are still standing. I can't imagine if we had a jet stream for those years. It's 60 years that destroyed us. If it just went half better than it is right now, we'd be calling a lot more shots in this fucking country.
Yeah.
you know, if somebody would have peeped the Faustian deal that LBJ did without black women back in the 60s, and said, let's call that shit out. You know what? You're going to give us some kind of help after you sign the civil rights bill. But that plan of our women making a choice between men and a welfare check ain't it. If one of our so-called black leaders would have called that shit out, maybe we wouldn't have 60 years of shit that came after that.
I absolutely, vehemently, violently disagree. Ain't no leader needed for that.
Yes. Well, okay. Okay. No leader, but what you would have said it. What would have changed that?
Nothing. This is what I think we need to look at.
Okay.
We are experiencing. Think of chattel slavery in this country. Whether or not we were brought here on boats or not, chattel slavery in this country was a social nuclear weapon. Okay. It went off in the 1600s. We're the blast. We're at the outside of the blast radius of that. We are now into the fallout of that. And
oh damn,
man! Every time you get to cooking, man.
This is what.
Am I back yet?
Yeah, you back. You back.
Okay.
Why you got these cliffhangers and shit, man?
Man, because I got this old funky cliffhanger ass internet up here.
You grew up off a blast area outside. Come on.
Okay.
The blast area.
Nuclear blast radius. Mm-hmm. Okay. Was the 1600s, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then you get our social progress slowly getting more the further away we get from that blast radius.
Yeah, okay, go ahead.
You cannot judge the epicenter of the blast for being so hot. You can't judge the rings. You're judging the rings to say it.
Okay.
That piece has to have. Yeah, Arpain. All of this shit has to happen to equal now.
I'll go with that. Okay.
You see what I'm saying? There were you and me, we were too close to the nuclear blast radius of chattel slavery to let go of the church. Okay. To take the steps that young black people are making. We were too close. This kind of shit we talking about, like Baphomet being everywhere. There's poison in the water, poison in the food. You sound like a damn quack back in the day talking like that. They made fun of it like that because we needed the government to be a certain thing, and the people you ridicule now still need that they have some need for these people not to be evil. And it's just bad news. These people are freaking. They're as evil as anything you've ever read.
Okay. Do you know since 2015, they've had a bronze statue of Baphomet in Detroit?
Oh wow, where?
Ever since July 25th, 2015, the Satanic Temple got it approved through the city to have a 1-ton bronze statue of Baphomet, a goat-headed winged figure, placed in Detroit on July 25th, 2015. The statue featuring a seated humanoid figure with children.
Where's that at?
In Detroit. I'm going to show you the picture right now.
Okay. Now, not only is it in Detroit, but
I bet you it ain't. I bet you it ain't in Dearborn. I bet you that.
Who?
Oh, and they put it right beside the 10 Commandments. Wow. That's bold.
Okay, let's talk about they for a minute.
Yeah.
Who poured the concrete? Who drove the truck? Who pulled it out of the truck? It's the same thing when you see these Klan robes and they ivory white without a spot or wrinkle. Who did the tailoring? Who does the dry cleaning? Where would I buy one? Who maintains them?
Yep.
Who makes the patches? Bro, that's a whole thing. That's a whole. When you hear it's a statue of something like that, do you know what goes into a statue? Who was in the meeting? Who walked the paperwork in? Who set the meeting up? Who knew how to talk to who when? All that got to happen, bruh. This is some deep ass shit.
There it is.
Where is that at, though?
It says, Oklahoma got one too. So a new sect of Satanists in Detroit advocate for the placement of the statue of Baphomet alongside the 10 Commandments monument at the Oklahoma state capitol. So it's one in Oklahoma too. So it's one in Detroit and Oklahoma. That's how it looks.
Coming to a capital near you.
Yep.
Unbelievable.
The devil's in Detroit. That's how they say it. A fiery fuss over separation of Satan's church and state. It's in Detroit.
And they had some judge approve that shit.
Yep. That's why today I was talking to them niggas. See, a lot of people, Uncle Jeff and our Pain and Loss, they not as intelligent as we are. Okay. And I was telling them niggas today, I said, you niggas supporting all this bullshit. I said the LGBTQAI plus community is going to be LGBTQAI M. It's going to be M, not P. Because they said P is derogatory. I hope y'all listen to me. They're saying calling somebody a pedo now is derogatory. We shouldn't do that because people should be able to love who they want to love. So what they've done is they gave another acronym. And the new acronym for Uncle Jeff, are you ready? MAPS. MAPS. Minor, what does it say? Minor
persons.
Attracted persons.
Okay.
Yeah, they better wake the fuck up. People about to wake the fuck up because in a minute, your 13-year-old daughter gonna be able to marry a 50-year-old man, and you ain't shit you can do about it but kill him.
Okay.
Come on, Google it. Anybody watching right now? Before you Google it, hit the like button. There's 200 people watching right now. 201. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button right now. Let us know that you're here. Let us know that you're real. And get in the chat and let us know what you think about what we're talking about tonight. But yeah, it's called MAPS. If you don't believe me, just Google it. And it's minor attracted persons. That's what it stands for.
Man, MAPS. Okay, yeah.
Yep.
You about the oh, bruh.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I would give out a military application of some powerful shit.
Yep.
If you, I don't see that's my issue with this system, bro.
Yep.
And I'm just really hoping I can make it off this earth without it, because I'll break everybody else's heart, man, over somebody in my family.
Yep.
I'm not. You. Apparently, this system has failed me for us to be here. Apparently, if I have to take measures into my own hands, it's because I didn't think the hands it was in before mine were capable. That's all that means when somebody take matters in their own hands. That, and they don't have enough money. You never hear about rich people taking matters into their own hands because they have their matters at hand already. Is the way they are considered. You're not.
Yep.
So you're not supposed to take your as a military man. You're taught how to wipe out the enemies, to massacre. Yeah, I like massacre. You're taught to massacre the enemies of this state, but you can't massacre your own.
Yep. I'm gonna play just a little bit of this for you, Jeff. I want y'all to see this. This is Fox 26 News in Houston, Texas. And they're talking about what we just got through speaking about. And I'm going to share this with you guys, just a little bit of it. If I have to delete it later, I will. Let's see. But this information, we got to talk about it. Because this is what's coming.
The Isaiah Factor, uncensored. For you that will blow your now. The LGBTQ community is saying hell to the nasty no, as much as inclusivity as they have embraced and expanded over the years. They say they will never accept pedophilia. Adults who want to have or are attracted to children. This comes after a group known as MAPS. MAPS is looking for a home there. They want to add their letters, MAPS, M-A-P-S, to LGBTQ. MAPS stands for Minor Attracted People. Minor attracted, adults attracted to children. We can't make it up. And if you think that's just a rebrand for a pedophile, you're not alone. These people say they aren't pedophiles because they don't act on their attraction. Either way, members of the LGBTQ community say there is no way in hell they will allow them to join their ranks.
Lady McCown, let's just get right down to it. What kind of individuals who call themselves minor attracted persons, now they want to be included in the LGBTQ crowd?
Well, I stand my ground on this. And all my kids grown now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Whatever your freak is what your freak is. If ain't no dogs or kids involved, that's what you're doing. However, I have little nieces and little nephews. And as long as I can stand and walk, the policy is in effect. If I catch you near one of them, bro, I'm finna do time. It is the most, it's right up there with raping a woman. It's actually worse because the child doesn't know what you're taking from it. The child is I think that's part of this sick shit, is knowing this. Believe me, these people will be hunted when I am emperor. Along with people who drive Priuses in the fast lane. Get that little raggedy piece of shit to the right. So tired of them little funky ass cars. They ain't never in an accident. Cost thousands. I hate them cars. These people should be hunted, bro. This is there is no, I don't judge know how nobody get out. But a child, bro, a baby, that's just evil. There ain't no other way to cut that. Ain't no other way to cut that.
Yep. Well, Uncle Jeff, thank you for being here tonight. Lost in Translation, Our Pain Man. I appreciate y'all for coming and having the conversation. To you guys who are watching right now, 174 people are watching. Thank you so much for supporting the channel tonight. Hit the like button, subscribe button, hitting the notification button so you know when we go live. We're here every day of the week with something for you: Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, and Sunday. So make sure you come back and see us and hit that notification button. If you want to give to the channel, the Cash App is scrolling at the bottom of the screen. You can also give a super chat. But hit that like and subscribe button. That'll help the channel as well. You guys have a great night. We appreciate the conversation, and we up out of here. Peace.
Yeah.
Yeah.